I saw you tonight when you looked at the clock and realized it was between 3 and 4 a.m. again. You thought it was just another restless night, but deep inside, something told you this moment meant more. And you were right. I know how tired you are, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You smile in front of people while carrying battles nobody knows about. You tell everyone you are fine while silently wondering how much more your heart can take. But I have counted every tear you tried to hide, even the ones that fell into your pillow when nobody else was there to hear you cry. You keep asking why you wake up at this hour. Listen carefully to me now. There are moments when the world becomes quiet enough for your soul to finally hear my voice. That hour between 3 and 4 a.m. has often been a meeting place between heaven and wounded hearts. Not because the clock itself is magical, but because distractions disappear, pride softens, and pain becomes honest. That is why you keep waking up, because beneath your exhaustion, your spirit has been calling out to me. You thought you were losing sleep, but I was drawing you closer. I know about the betrayal that still lives inside your chest. I know how deeply their words cut you. You replay conversations over and over, wondering what you did wrong. A child, some people rejected you simply because they could not carry the light I placed inside you. You were not too much. You were simply sent to places that no longer deserved your heart. And yes, I saw the financial pressure too. The bills sitting quietly in your mind, the fear you feel every time your phone rings, the anxiety that creeps into your chest late at night when you wonder how everything will work out. But did I not tell you in my word that I will supply all your needs according to my riches and glory? You have been looking at empty jars while I have already prepared oil you cannot yet see. This season has not been punishment. It has been preparation. There is something many people never understand about the nights they cannot sleep. Sometimes the battle is not happening around you. It is happening within you. The enemy attacks people at night because darkness makes fear sound louder. Regret feels heavier. Loneliness feels permanent. But hear me clearly. The very hour the enemy hoped would break you has become the hour I speak life back into you. Even David cried out to me during the watches of the night. Even Jesus withdrew into darkness to pray before his greatest moments. Some of the deepest encounters with me happened when the world was asleep. So stop believing that these nights mean I abandoned you. Sometimes they mean I am closer than ever. I heard the prayer you did not say out loud, the one buried underneath your silence, the one hidden behind your tired eyes when you whispered, "God, are you still with me?" Yes, child. I am still here. I was with you in the hospital waiting room. I was with you when the relationship fell apart. I was with you when you stared at the ceiling, wondering why life suddenly feels heavier than it used to. You thought nobody noticed your breaking point, but I did. I always do. And tonight, while the world sleeps, I need you to understand something that could change everything. You are not waking up by accident. Your soul has been under pressure because I am trying to prepare you for a new season your current mindset could not survive. That is why rest has become difficult. Heaven is pulling you upward while fear keeps trying to pull you backward. You keep asking me for a sign. But child, what if this moment is the sign? Some of you listening right now are exhausted because you have been fighting battles I never asked you to fight. You are carrying guilt that I already forgave, carrying shame that I already nailed to the cross, carrying fear about tomorrow while I'm already standing in your tomorrow waiting for you there. Listen carefully now. The enemy wants you isolated at night because isolation makes lies feel true. That is why your mind suddenly fills with fear after midnight. Thoughts telling you that nothing will change. Thoughts saying you are too old, too broken, too far gone. But those thoughts are not my voice. My voice brings peace even before circumstances change. My voice reminds storms that they still answer to me. And my voice tonight is telling you this. Your story is not ending in this darkness. There is healing coming to your home. There is restoration coming to your heart. There is strength returning to the parts of you that life drained dry. You may not see it yet, but heaven has already begun moving pieces you cannot touch. Conversations are changing, doors are shifting, chains are breaking quietly where you cannot yet see them. That is why the pressure increased recently. Hell becomes nervous when your breakthrough gets close. So the next time you wake up between 3 and 4 a.m., stop seeing it only as frustration. Instead, pause for a moment and say, Lord, I am listening. Because some of the holiest conversations are happening in the hours nobody else sees. And before this night ends, I need you to remember one final thing. The reason you survived everything that should have destroyed you is because my hand never left your life. People walked away. Opportunities disappeared. Strength failed. But I remained, and I will remain. Even in the nights you cry quietly, even in the mornings you feel numb, even in the moments your faith feels weak, I am still holding you together in ways you do not even realize yet. So tonight, before you try to force yourself back to sleep, stop for a moment and breathe in my presence. You do not need perfect words. You do not need a polished prayer. Just talk to me honestly. Tell me what hurts. Tell me what scares you. Tell me what you have been hiding from everyone else. I can handle the truth of your heart. Because, child, I already know the secret tears. I already know the silent disappointments. I know the prayers you stopped praying because disappointment made you tired. But heaven has not forgotten your name. I have not ignored your cries. There are answers already moving toward you that you cannot yet see. Some of you listening feel emotionally numb now. You used to believe easily, you used to dream freely, but life kept hitting you again and again until part of your heart went quiet. And tonight, I am waking that part of you back up. Not to hurt you again, but to heal you properly this time. Do you know why the enemy fights your mind so hard at night? Because he is terrified of what happens when you finally realize who walks beside you. Fear loses power when my presence enters the room. Darkness loses authority when you remember you are not abandoned. That is why I woke you up again, not to torment you, but to remind you. You are still chosen, still loved, still protected, still called for a purpose greater than the pain you currently understand. And yes, there are moments coming soon that will make sense of these sleepless nights. One day you will look back and realize I was preparing your spirit before I changed your situation. I was strengthening you privately before blessing you publicly. So do not curse this season anymore. Seeds grow hidden before they ever break through the ground. And some of the greatest miracles begin in silence long before anybody else notices them. Tonight, while the clock glows in the darkness and the world around you sleeps, I want you to remember this line for the rest of your life. The reason you keep waking up in the middle of the night is not because I left you. It is because heaven is still trying to reach your heart before your breakthrough arrives.